Hello and welcome to Let's Plays. I'm Magicless and this screen is boring, so let's proceed with the next part.
Altaïr, we were attacked. We tried to fight them off, but it was no use.
Did they take Maria?
I think so. They took everyone else. I wanted to stop them, but I had to hide. There were too many.
This was not your fault. The Templars are crafty.
I've heard they harnessed the powers of a dark oracle in Buffavento. That must be how they found us.
That's a curious theory, but I suspect it was Barnabas who tipped them off.
Barnabas? How can that be? The resistance leader Barnabas was executed the day before you arrived.
Before I arrived?
Altaïr, the Templars are preparing to execute our men. You must stop them.
It feels like this is information you should have gathered, Altaïr. Stop the execution in the Korean market. Find the execution site. Okay.
Memory log updated.
So I just want to change one thing in the options. I'll change the volume a bit. So the FX I'm going to put on the low. Oh, well, I guess we'll stick to that then. Because I still didn't manage to quite figure out how to make the audio sound well. I've had to adjust the volume manually every time there was a cutscene because the dialogue volume is just so low. Actually, the music may be still a bit too loud. So let me change that. Whoops. No, I want the FX on lowest. And yeah, I guess the music too. I want the voice to really stick out. Oh yeah, and I did... Well, that's exactly the kind of jank I was about to talk about. I was pressing the left thumbstick here, but Altaïr just wouldn't move because of collisions. And yeah, I caught up with my in the PSP playthrough, the actual hardware I should say playthrough. And yeah, actually this is exactly the same. Same amount of pop-in, same amount of jank when trying to climb stuff. It's just well, once again, I find PPSSPP, this emulation software, to be a really faithful recreation of the PSP experience. And sadly, for this game, it means that we enjoy the same amount of jank. And well, I should stop killing random guards and actually focus on the task at hand. The Moloch boss fight went about the same, except I knew what to do, so it took a little less time, but it was still as much of a chore. So yeah, I just think I'll have to deal with the controls. Oh yeah, and I guess from now on I'll have to rely exclusively on save states. I updated PPSSPP to see if maybe that made a difference, but nope. I very much confirm that the problem is actually how the game is programmed. And you see, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm criticizing. By the way, where are we supposed to go? I suppose this communicates. No.
Do you think he's being...
So, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is part of these games which I have only completed once. There's going to be a few of those in this series.
The assassin! He's here!
Oh, and well, I guess let's fight those guys. If we absolutely have to. To quote Lorenzo de' Medici. Yeah, the fact somehow Altaïr has forgotten how to counter grab is really annoying. You'd think we have the same abilities, especially since there's nothing mapped on the circle button, so nothing prevents him from actually prevents us from using that button, and him from doing the thing he does in the original game. But yeah, I guess I have to. Well, I was about to say I have to cut some slack to devs who worked on the PSP, because it was a fairly new system at the time. That's not entirely true though. This game released in 2009. Oh, Skyrim?
Assassin! There's an assassin here!
Good shot. I suppose technically it's not a shot. Oh yeah, he auto parries. Does he or does he not? I want to check what that means. So does that mean he? No, that does nothing. That upgrade was a complete waste. Oh, and I guess we're on a time limit. Okay, so let's not dally any further. I pressed X. I pressed square, I suppose. I would like you to acknowledge that, game. It's very kind of this guy to just wait for us to
The assassin! He's here!
to come to him. Yeah, same amount of jank with the animations on the PSP.
Stop the assassin!
You guys keep saying that. Maybe it's time to understand that you can't stop the assassin, and you should just give up. Well, actually, I'm never going to see the auto lock feature, the auto parry feature, if I'm never actually using the option. But I really don't know what it's supposed to mean, since they attack him. They can attack him from the back. And holding the block button already did the same thing. I guess he gets a free block the first time around.
This is going to end badly.
We're intercepting the executioner. Why? Doesn't feel like he would be that important of a guy. Oh, because we need to know about Barnabas, I suppose. Now we'll never know. No, okay, it's just vengeance then. Oh yeah, let me show you one thing. Well, first, I think you need to go away. No. So. Oh, that doesn't work. So that's not the thing I wanted to show. I want to get rid of some of these guards first. Although I guess I don't really need to. So, well, okay, one more. I don't want them to run away, and they seem to have lower morale than in the other games, than in the original game. But yeah, the thing I wanted to show you, I guess, he's not fleeing. Good. Yeah, this counter actually only happens apparently if you attack the target directly. It's not a counter. It's just a finisher. So this is why I was struggling to have it happen. It apparently never will occur unless you're actually fighting, not reacting to the to attacks. Hello, invisible guard. That was weird. There's something weird with the mini-map, because I'm fairly sure that objective is not supposed to move as much. Come on. We have all our knives.
I wasn't able to locate all of your men, Marcos.
They may still be imprisoned, either at the harbor jail or in Buffavento.
It would help to narrow that down. We don't have much time.
Many of the jailers like to drown their sorrows in the harbor district after a day's work. You may be able to find information there.
Still no sign of Maria?
None. You think maybe she misses your company?
She might after she learns more about her old friends. Meet me later, outside the gates to Buvavento.
Interrogate the prison guard. Find the prison guard in
Memory
Kyrenia
log updated.
Harbor. I don't know what to think of the notion that Maria somehow would be a high-ranking Templar despite not knowing that they're evil. You know, I mean, even assuming that she would care, the thing about Templars is that they are goal-driven. And so far Altaïr has not been very convincing when he talked about chaos versus order. Actually, it's kind of weird that he defends chaos, because it's not exactly what the assassins are after. Is that you?
You're not allowed
Okay.
here.
Are you threatening me?
What's gotten into you? Keep that up and you'll pay dearly.
You don't even know how to use that thing.
Okay, so I suppose again I have not to be detected, which is not the way it worked in the original game.
What's got him in such a
Following them to a secluded area just meant you had less brawlers to deal with. Hey, let me show you how to box.
Coward! You want to fight? Then show your face.
Forgive me, Sergeant. It's the wine getting to me. You resemble the man who took my job.
Eh? Where were you posted?
I worked in the chapel at Buvavento, until Bouchard got me drunk on wine.
Oh. Rough work around that old oracle, eh? I'm working the harbor prison myself, keeping watch over those resistance scumbags.
Are they still there?
Sure, and they ain't getting out. Just one Templar holds the key, a fella up at the Crusader outpost. If he loses that set, those bastards will rot in their cells.
We can't let that happen, can we?
I'm facepalming so hard right now. But sure, game. I believe that this guy didn't question that Altaïr, in his current garb, is a former colleague. Steal the jailer's key. Find the jailer's keys in the Crusader outpost.
Memory log updated.
Also, Altaïr must sound.
Where is he going?
He comes from Masyaf, which is north, I think, and deep in the mountains. So he must be from really far away compared to Cyprus. There's no way he could pull off a disguise, much less pass as a local without one. Anyway. It's not healthy to question game logic. Whoops. And also, I should re-equip the hidden blade each time. Oh, there was a weirdness that happened when I... That's not the way. There was something weird that happened when I tried the... Oh, maybe that is the way. But yeah, something weird happened when I did the infiltration pod before the Moloch fight on the PSP.
Templar scum! Get your hands off me!
Well, we'll deal with that later. There's coin to be had. But yeah, so about this weird thing. I had a moment where I was climbing
Templar
the
scum! Get your hands off me!
climbing the walls of the castle, and I guess there's no way but to go through them. But yeah, and the guards, I managed to kill all the guards, and somehow I was still considered to be in combat. There was never a time when they were actually active and trying to fight me. But the game is set, I think, to force you into a combat situation, even if there's no guard to fight you. So I really don't get the point of this. This level would have been much more interesting if it was more stealthable.
Guards, to me! I found the assassin!
Well, I wanted to move away quickly, but that didn't work, so I guess let's fight those guys with the dagger, because it looks much better. Well, it looks much better when the game actually acknowledges my inputs. I'm realizing I don't think we ever see a guard using a shield in the original game. And you'd think a lot of them would have them. Would have one. It's kind of a very important part of a soldier's equipment. Much cheaper than armor. Oh, and 1 second, please. Alright, so... I don't really get what we're supposed to do here. Certainly not fight random guards. Oh, there's another one? Why are we still fighting? And also, I should really re-equip them.
Where is he? Templar scum! Get your hands off me! I don't see him.
There he is! But yeah, seriously, what's... Oh, and yeah, the mission failed message is... Oh, I guess that's what I was supposed to fetch. But the mission failed messages off from the... Oh, hi. The side quests. And I think this is fairly similar to what happens in the original game, except they'll visibly reset. And what?
I think he went this way. Over here! Assassin! Kill him!
You sound kinda like the genie. Wait. You didn't die from this! Ridiculous. Now, let's fetch that key. Why was this needed to have the camera shift focus here? Completely useless. Free the Resistance prisoner. Find the jail in Karenia
Memory
Harbor.
log updated.
This makes me think of Mirage so much. I'm pretty excited actually to come back to Mirage. Well, we didn't die from this, so I'll take it. I didn't find the story particularly great, although I did like it. But the great thing about Mirage is the tool system. It really makes stealth interesting because of the gadgets rather than the movements or particular ways to hide. And I really wish those had come back for Shadows, because Shadows is amazing when it comes to hiding in shadows, obviously. And it's also very good when moving. Come on. Yeah, that's so janky. It feels like I'm playing Death to Spies again. But my dream game would be the mix between Mirage and Shadows.
Where is he going?
All the items, all the mobility options. You know, being able to hide by lying prone in grass, being able to use the grappling hook. I love that thing so much. Come on, jump! Well, I guess we have no choice but to drop, and that's really the most annoying thing. It's very inconsistent. And I don't get how this could have been a problem. Hi. You die. Your other friends dies too. Hi. And the third guy also dies, but is that an archer? Is that a guard that comes out of nowhere? It does seem like it. Not gonna be a problem though. So you guys, hey. You look sad.
Thank you, sir. May God bless you.
Was there a woman with you when you were taken?
A woman? Yes, sir. Until the bull's son Shalim took her away in chains. She didn't go quietly.
Yeah,
Hurry
chains
now.
do make a
Return to your
rattling.
families.
Don't let him escape!
Washing you.
Clones of the same guy. Are you telling me the first guy really couldn't tell Altaïr was not one of them? I guess it's better to attack so that they don't get to attack you. And also it locks you on. It's pretty good. How did your bow turn into a sword? Cheater. Find Marcos in the Crusader outpost. Where are you coming from?
Stop, criminal! You cannot escape!
And how... I was pressing square again. How do you just switch from one animation to another? See, that's what should have happened. Moving away from the other guy. Hi guys.
Here he is!
No, he's not. We managed to be out of this just in time. To not have them follow us through the gate. They will do that, and that's pretty cool actually. I suppose this is a perk of the how do you call this? Enemies just appearing. You know, it's like in RPGs, they're random spawns rather than.
Altaïr, I just heard the news. More of our brothers are free?
Yes, but Bouchard seems to have his eyes on every branch of the resistance. Be wary.
It's that oracle. She sees everything. She's a menace and must be stopped.
I don't know what this oracle is telling the Templars, but if they were able to break the real Barnabas before he died, they may have broken her too.
Good God. Do you suppose they torture the poor man?
I think I'd like to have a talk with this oracle myself.
I mean, if you've captured a resistance leader, I would guess, yeah, they would at the very least question him. Especially if they were planning to
What's got into him?
swords mostly. And oops, actually, I'm going in the wrong direction. But yeah, yeah, considering they had a mission to impersonate the guy.
Who caused that? Get out of my face.
Stop, criminal! You
You-
cannot escape!
You get out of my face. So these guys, I don't seem to be able to actually blend with them. I just I just can do the praying motion, which is called blending, but it always felt a little weird how that mechanic works. Because it's just a button that makes you sort of invisible. Really useful when you're in the later part of the original game. The later parts, once Altaïr's face is known. But that's kind of like the similar thing in Instinct in Hitman. I'm not really fond of the way it works, because he's just hiding supposedly his barcode. So very sneaky. Are we supposed to stab
What
this
was
guy?
that? Assassin! There's an assassin here!
Well, thank you, game, for this setup. I suppose the dot on the dot that was here before is the archer. Part of me wants to reload this, but no, we're not going to waste time doing this.
I don't see him.
There he is, failing to stab you in the back, because when was Altaïr ever able to do that? Yeah, okay. I mean, this guy. This is how archers worked in the original game, but seriously, it's so ridiculous. They have nothing to defend themselves. Both their hands are busy. Feels like the most obvious stealth kill. And I suppose that guard is on the top floor.
What are you up to? Stop, criminal! You cannot escape!
What the heck? Are you... Okay, yeah, he's clearly above, but... Ah, that's annoying.
I think he went this way.
How are you able to lose me in the same exact spot you spotted me in? That's that makes no sense. And I guess since there's absolutely no penalty for being detected, and it doesn't seem like this level was meant for stealth, let's just keep going. And it may seem like I'm focusing a little too much on something that wasn't intended, but compared to the original game, this game it feels very action heavy, especially in context when it feels like it shouldn't. This has stealth written all over it, but yeah, that guard, I don't think that guard wouldn't have spotted me, even if I had dealt with all the other ones first. And come on. And the original game was a little more consistent with this, letting you deal with enemies, bosses even, without having to fight a lot of the time. My favorite bit of knowledge is that you can actually can I? Okay, I guess not. This is clearly an area where you should be able to drop into that haystack, but I guess Altaïr doesn't feel like doing this. Oh. This guy. I think actually I understand what's going on. This game doesn't discriminate based on elevation. I think all guards are considered to be on the same level. This is why we don't have any indication of where they're supposed to be. You know, in games like Hitman or well, even a few Assassin's Creed games, you wouldn't have just dots. You would have little triangles letting you know whether guards are under you or above. And this game doesn't do that. And considering taking into in account a third axis dramatically increases the required processing power. I think it's possible they didn't bother with that to save on well, to save on processing power. Okay, we can just go through this. I have absolutely no reason to kill this guy, but I just wanted to see what's in there. I don't know if it's an area we'll come back to later. I suppose that's the case, because clearly this is not the way we're meant to go. And yeah. Oh, cutscene, never mind. I'll try to remember what I was talking about. Oh, okay, it's not a good scene. So, I feel like it's also a result the quest for processing power. Okay, that works. I feel like this could be a result of the environments being so big. It's really impressive, actually, what they did, because the other cutscene.
So the girl got away again, did she?
I'm sure she had help. 1 minute she was chained up, the next she was gone.
Don't insult me, Shalim. Your weakness for women is well known. You let your guard down and she just walked away.
I will find her again, Grandmaster. I swear it.
Do it quickly, before she leads the assassin directly to the archive. Oh, and Shalim, see that this is delivered to Alexander in Limassol.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Alexander is working with the Templars too? My god, Bouchard has spies everywhere.
Interesting. Oh, so that's why he told us to go to Barnabas. Each time I want to go fast and I'm pressing A, well, cross. But that's not a thing. Hey, sir. Enjoying the view of this coin. Okay. Okay. The game is punishing my greed and my cockiness, I suppose. Well, it's going to let me see if maybe I can... Well, I can't. But I guess this is going to let me get back to what I was saying. This game is huge, and the compared to other games on the PSP, we've seen this already. We won't see it twice. Compared to other games on the PSP, it is really impressive what they were able to do. The only few games I can think of that have more detailed environments even are the GTA games. I think all three of them, but I've never played the PSP version of Chinatown Wars, or any version actually for that matter. I really would like to get my hands on this game someday. But so far I haven't been able to find a copy, except for fairly expensive prices that I don't want to pay. So I guess I'll wait. Find the keys to the lower prison. Okay. And yeah, this feels like a maze. You know, when comparing this to the Tenchu games or Splinter Cell Essentials, or even the well, I've only played one level of Siphon Filter, Logan's Shadow, but it feels like this is the same kind of a thing. They went for smaller environments. To make things more manageable, I guess. That was scary. Oh. And... oh, okay. It leads nowhere, but that's not a problem, thankfully. I'm thinking of yet another game that... well...
What are you up to?
Leave me be!
Why don't you put that away? Or must I take it from you?
Leave that poor soul alone!
Great. Another troublemaker. What's gotten into you?
I'm not getting involved.
Filthy criminals.
Wait. Am I supposed to tell this guy is... I'm supposed to be quick. I'm supposed not to lose him. Intercept the master interrogator. Never mind then. I guess I guess we're supposed to...
What are you
come on.
up to? I found the assassin. He's here.
Work, please. Well, this doesn't fail the mission, so I guess this worked. He's not here. He disappeared. No, I was expecting that mission to fail, honestly. Oh, great. Well, let's put you out of your misery then. Well... okay. Thank you. Good thing we can retrieve those. This would have been very annoying otherwise. These guys, I guess, will want to avoid. Kill the witch. Oh, I think I remember this. I remember this being annoying and cool at the same time, so I hope it's going to be cooler than annoying.
What's happening?
It's that mad woman, sir. She's on a rampage. 2 of the guards are dead.
Let her play. She has served her purpose.
Interesting build-up.
Pagan blood. I know your name, sinner. I know why you're here. God guide my claws. God grant me strength to snap your bones.
I see, she's
God guide and protect
literally
me.
the witch from Left 4 Dead. Can I? It doesn't seem... no, she took no damage from this. Well, let me retrieve that knife then. Can I
The
counter?
devil sends his demons and I answer the challenge.
Okay, let's switch back to this. Yeah, no, she's just like Moloch. I guess she's immune. Oh, okay, that was not a cutscene. And there's also no counter, apparently.
Keep still, heathen.
Come on, how does she take no damage from this? How does Altaïr not? You know, I'm pressing the appropriate direction each time on the... Whoops.
God guide and protect me.
Ah, yeah, so annoying it is. This is going to be hot garbage, but at least I know what to expect. And are we going to just have to trade blows again? This is so annoying.
The devil sends his demons and I answer the challenge.
Okay. Okay, how did I take a hit here? I was pressing the trigger. Oh, and apparently you can't do anything here. It's just you take damage. And you don't want to attack her when she's
Keep still, heathen.
when she's down, because then you just hit air. I suppose we don't actually take damage from this, so that's okay, but yeah, trading blows is not very fun.
His voice is near.
Another one. Hello. So annoying to have to target you again, but sure, we'll do it. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Do we take damage from this? We do. We do, so... Yeah, no, this was boring and unsatisfying and poorly made.
Glory of God, I am his instrument. God's executioner. I fear no pain, no death.
You were a Cypriot once, a respected noblewoman. What secrets did you tell those devils?
Not without purpose do I deal in misery. By God's command, I am his instrument.
Whatever the Templars have done to you, my lady, they have done you wrong. Forgive me for this.
You didn't do that to Moloch, did you? Shame. Escape Buffavento Castle. Find the balcony to escape Buffavento Castle.
Memory
Okay.
log updated.
And I'm guessing this is just run away, don't pay attention to the guards, because they're just going to be annoying. That was the wrong move. And thankfully they're not able to... Whoops. Well, I did it for them. And actually, yeah, I was supposed to go to the collisions. So stupid to have this be each time it's just that's going to be my mantra. Round your corners. Especially when it's stuff like this. small features of the environment that really it's not a fun obstacle to avoid. It's just an annoying feature that you shouldn't even have to think about. Anyway, and yeah, this is one of my gripes in a lot of games. Some which are way more recent than this one.
Templar scum! Get your hands off me!
And I'm willing to tolerate wonky collisions in very old 3D games, like back in the late 90s. Even I don't suppose there was a set standard for capsule shapes to make it so it was easier to deal with this.
Templar scum!
But
get your hands off me!
But come on, this is a can I call it a AAA? I don't know, but this was made by a big company, or someone who worked for one anyway. So yeah, I feel like we could have had better collisions on a PSP game from 2009.
That man seems to be in a...
That said, I have the same issue with Thief the Dog. Not the Dog Project. Thief. They called the game that's just called Thief. From 2014, which I could call Thief 4, but considering there's only one numbered entry in the entire series, there's only Thief 2, which has a number in its name. Thief Deadly Shadows wasn't named Thief 3. And I call Thief VR Legacy of Shadow Thief 5 just to be annoying. But anyway.
Who were the ones that came before? What brought them here? What drove them out? What of these artifacts? Messages in a bottle? Tools left behind to aid and guide us? Or do we fight for control over their refuse, giving divine purpose and meaning to little more than discarded toys?
Memory log updated.
Yeah, so I'm usually not very fond of the writing of this game, but and yeah, this may come as a shock. If you are one of Darby McDevitt's fans, I'm not. I prefer the writing in the games where he wasn't involved. And well, I guess if you've watched the original, my Let's Play of the original game, you know what I think of Assassin's Creed, the original game versus the rest of the series in terms of writing. But yeah, this part I did like. This was interesting, and I guess this is the one thing that hardcore fans really appreciate in terms of story. Creating something with the Isu. And I'm not really into that, but I can appreciate a good story even if I'm not interested in it, if that makes sense. So anyway, this episode has gone on for way too long. Hope you've enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye!